We've got ourselves some interleague action here at SunTrust Park as the Angels came to town to take on the Braves. The Halos sent out former Brave Manny Banuelos on the mound, the left-hander, making his 13th start of the season. We'll start things off in the bottom half of the first inning as the leadoff man, Ender Inciarte, slaps one past the diving glove of the shortstop Jose Reyes for a base knock, and then Inciarte then proceeds to steal second on the pitch in the dirt, and then with a full count, Dansby Swanson draws a full count walk, sets up first and second for the always dangerous Freddie Freeman, who unfortunately does not do anything dangerous, grinds into a 4-6-3 double play. They would not be able to drive in any runs that inning. Move on to the bottom half of the second now. Still nothing as Tovar hits one into the hole. Reyes backhands it, but he has no play at first as Tovar beats out the throw. And then he goes and proceeds to steal second base, just gets in before the tag. He gets himself into scoring position, and then John Ryan Murphy gets the job done as he hits one into left field. Left fielder Maben has some trouble with it, and Tovar is able to go second to home as it's 1-0 Braves. Move on to the top half of the third now. Jaime Garcia making his 13th start of the season, 6-5 with a sub-4 ERA. And with a 2-2 count, Martin Maldonado is going right back at the middle with it for a base knock. Gets himself on base, brings up the opposing pitcher in Banuelos. He lays down a bunt to move over the runner. Freeman goes to first with it to retire one in the inning. And then the Angels are back to the top half of the order with Cameron Maben, who takes the 0-2 pitch in right field, and then Matt Kemp just lackadaisically picks up the ball, tosses it in. No chance on the 34-speed Maldonado as Kemp a bit lazy out there in right field. Angels tie the game. Move on to the bottom half of the third where Dansby Swanson hits one down the line, but Andrelton Simmons playing third base makes the diving stop. What a play by Simmons on the hot corner. Now we move on to the top half of the fourth where Eric Hosmer hits one down the third base line. Gonzalez tries the dive, but it gets past his glove nonetheless. Single for Hosmer. And then with one out, Danny Espinoza hits a little chopper to the pitcher, Garcia, who cannot handle it. So it's first and second for the Halos. With one out, full or 3-0 count to Reyes, draws a 4-pitch walk. Sets up bases loaded for Martin Maldonado. Full count, another walk. Garcia walks in a run, makes it a 2-1 Angels lead. Not ideal for the Braves. But then Garcia rebounds, and he strikes out the opposing pitcher in Banuelos. And then in the top half, the order comes up, and Cameron Maben also goes down swinging on a changeup. And it's only 2-1 at the end of the top of the fourth. Move on to the bottom half of the inning where Matt Kemp's going opposite way. He's going to hit it against the shift and get himself a double as he just barely gets in a second. Not as fast as it used to be. But then Danny Valencia comes to the plate and he rockets one into the left field bullpen. As it's a 2-run shot for Danny Valencia. His 8th of the season makes it a 3-2 Braves lead. Move on to the bottom half of the sixth now, where Guerra comes out of the bullpen for the Angels with runners on first and second. Marwin Gonzalez hits one to the first baseman Hosmer. They try to turn two, but Gonzalez beats it out and moves a runner over to third with one out. And then Tovar basically does the same thing, except his drives in a run to make it a 4-2 lead as he beats it out on the back end. So Braves 4-2 lead as Matt Wisler comes out of the bullpen in the top half of the seventh. And Cameron Maben hits one down the left field line into the corner, gets himself an easy double as he's into second base. And then that brings up Eric Hosmer with 2 outs later in the inning. He is going to hit one up the middle. Inciarte fields on the run, fires it to the plate, and Maben is gunned down at home plate. What a throw by Inciarte. Move on to the top of the ninth where Nick Vincent comes on looking for his 21st save, and he would get just that as he gets Mike Trout to ground out to second base, as that is your ball game. The Atlanta Braves come out on top over the Los Angeles Angels by a score of 4-2 here at SunTrust Park. The Braves improved to 37-27, while the Angels dropped to 41-24. Player of the Game honors go to Danny Valencia for his day. He went 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBI. Matt Kemp was 2 for 3, so was Dansby Swanson. Inciarte was 2 for 4. Manny Benuelos gets the loss. He's now 5 and 3. Garcia's now 7 and 5. He went 5 strong. 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 9 Ks. Nick Vincent gets his 21st save of the season, and that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Atlanta Braves Baseball. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
She said, park behind the hearse. I said, no need, get out, take your purse.